How hot is my wife?
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
That was good. That was good.
We'll seg you into some ITMT news, man.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to share now or share later.
Yeah. Well, let's do it at the top. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
For longtime listeners will know that I was getting married this year to my lovely now wife, Thais, and Russ did the officiating. Excellent work.
Thank you.
Even better than we could have hoped. Everything went amazing.
Yeah.
Please send us an email with your congratulations.
Money. We'll have yeah.
But yeah, how hot is my wife? Shout out to Thais. Occasional listener.
No, it was a great time. It was a lot of fun right there on the Boston Public Garden, not the Common.
Yeah,
Public Garden. So.
That's right. So yeah, so a little bit of ITMT celebration.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of fun, and we were all hurting very much the next day, which was a sign of a good time.
Exactly. And I'll post some pics to the Instagram. Another plug for the Instagram. Okay. ITMT pod, right? No, that's nope. Twitter.
Yep.
It's This Meets That.
There you go.
What a fool I am. Fix that in post.
I'll fix all that.
But anyway, yeah. Thanks to the listeners for supporting me in my relationship all these years.
Seriously.
And thanks to you, pal.
Hey, no problem. Thanks to you as well. I don't know. We're thanking everyone. So
that's right. It went great. Seg you another one into this movie, Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. So we're kicking off a new movie, and a new movie teardown. So new trailer trash
on it today.
It's as if we planned this. We're doing a little Thanksgiving special episode. Well, I would call it special. It's just another episode, but it's Thanksgiving themed because Thanksgiving's around the corner.
Well, every episode is special, so
that's true. So yeah, what are we? I guess what are we getting? What are we doing?
We're watching the trailer for Friendsgiving, which came out in 2020. Apparently, I'm not unaware of until just now.
I think a lot of things went unnoticed in 2020.
I don't know of anything else that happened that year, but
nope.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
So the premise here, Molly and Abby, along with their crew of close friends and acquaintances, host a dysfunctional, comical, and chaotic Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean, aren't they all? I mean,
right? Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Isn't the whole point of having a Friendsgiving, though, is so you don't have to have the chaos
Yeah. That's right. Or your mom there, which
then now
we'll get to.
Then it's just Thanksgiving, right?
Right. Yeah, as far as I know. Oh, it's my siblings and my mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so regular Thanksgiving. I've got a lot of gripes already. It's going to be good.
Well, before we get into it, do we have any fan service?
Not yet. I know I can hear the keys clicking from all of our listeners out there. As soon as I said, "Oh, please send your congratulations," everyone was like, "Oh, I have to go do that right now." So I can hear you in the future. Thank you in advance for your fan service, which will be inserted here into this section of the podcast.
Yeah, for the next movie. Next movie video. So
yep, it's thismeetsthat@gmail.com.
Get it in before the year ends, because we've got some big year-end stuff happening.
Yeah, get your emails in before the holiday rush when Russ and I stop reading emails even more. But we always read yours. That's the thing. Yeah. I don't think you understand, listener. I really don't keep up with my own work or personal emails except the podcast. These emails are the ones that I read. So do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit us up on Twitter for a discount on sending us an email,
That's right.
20% off your first email you send to us.
Yeah. Give me some organization tips on how to make my life, how to check my email regularly or do whatever.
It's called the ITMT holiday special deal discount. Yeah.
The holiday guarantee.
Guaranteed. You'll get a discount on the email you send to us.
That's right. I assure you.
All right. Well, should we just get into this trailer?
Yeah, fire it up.
I'm going to say, so I dug up this movie by Google searching Thanksgiving movies.
Okay, good SEO
right?
then. Yeah.
Right? I mean, right? I mean, I'm just trying, I'm trying my hardest out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I meant good SEO on the people who made this movie. If this is the first one that popped up, or
no, definitely not the first one that popped up. Okay. I had to go through many IMDb lists. There's people who put lists together of Thanksgiving movies, and then there's people who put together lists. I came across a lot of blog posts of people saying movies that were good to watch during Thanksgiving. Not that they were Thanksgiving themed, because I was like scrolling through, I'm like, wait a lot
of Christmas movies probably.
Yeah, and I was like, these movies aren't Thanksgiving. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies.
It's very annoying. My mom also likes to watch Christmas movies starting Thanksgiving week, which is super frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, there is the classic Thanksgiving, which we all know and love, but
excuse me,
you've never heard that movie? Oh man,
no. It sounds great though.
No, it's fantastic. It's too awesely bad for us to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. You should definitely watch that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a film series.
Oh yeah.
There's more than this too.
Yes, there is.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm in for a treat then at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Huh.
I think I watched that one night after a few, maybe many beers with our mutual friend Max.
Oh,
he's a big fan of Thanksgiving.
That's right. That makes sense. Yeah. And not a fan of the pod. So
do we know that actually?
So fuck him. I don't know. He's probably not listening. Max, if you're listening, send us an email so we know you're alive.
I'm gonna send it. I'm going to send this one to him just so he can listen to it.
Yeah, please do. Fuck you.
But yeah, that's how I found this movie. And I had like a list of 3 or 4 I found, and this seemed like the most fitting.
Awesome.
They were under 30%, well under 30%. And
Well, and some famous people that I recognize.
Yeah, there are some famous people in here that I recognize. I think there are some other famous people in here that maybe we are supposed to, or maybe in the future, like they're kind of like top prospects we're supposed to recognize later on, but I don't think they are.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah,
you're usually more in touch with the people on these things.
Yeah.
I was like, should I know these people? I don't know most of them.
Yeah, I know like 4 off the bat, which we'll get to at the end. But then
I think I got 3.
You got 3. Okay. Yeah,
there was 3.
But we'll get to it.
Nice.
Like everything else we say, we'll get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll get to it. All right. So, friend of the pod starts off. Saban.
I say Saban.
I say Saban.
Right. Exactly. You say tomato. I say tomato.
I say nice mustache.
I say nice mustache. I always forget.
That's why I'm here.
I know.
Saban.
My entire knowledge of Saban, which we have discussed several times on the podcast.
We have, because this is why it's friend of the pod now.
Friend of the pod. Saban Films.
Saban Film.
My 2 references here are one, Nick Saban.
Okay.
And isn't he a football guy?
Maybe.
Listeners, let us know. Am I
crazy?
Or my other reference is Power Rangers only.
Yeah, which we definitely
look it up every time. We talk about it every time.
I know. I was like, this is deja vu.
I bet my sister Elizabeth tell us how we usually pronounce it, please.
Yeah, let us know if we're right or wrong.
She usually pays attention to that sort of thing.
Someone emails like one of those YouTube videos, like how to pronounce videos, and just be like, Saban. It's like a text to read thing. Saban.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Japanese company, right?
No, we didn't. It's a guy.
Is that what I made? Oh, you're right. Right. Is it? No, Nick Saban's the guy. No. Nick Saban is the football coach.
Yes.
I'm right on that one. I hate this game.
No, this guy, he's like he's been around forever. He's a film guy who's done, but I think it's Saban.
Yeah, I think you're yeah. Well,
is he Greek or something?
I just looked up how to pronounce Saban Films. And according to Google, the American pronunciation is Saban Films.
Really?
Take Google for what it's, grain of salt.
I mean, I don't know. It's the internet. Not everything on there is true.
However, the British pronunciation, Saban Films.
Saban Films.
To quote the computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we did this exact thing the last time we came across this.
Yep.
So.
We sure did.
We have not concluded either way, but friend of the pod, hey, even though you're not a friend, we don't know how to pronounce your name yet. You're still a friend of the pod.
That's right. Movie studio.
Yes, movie studio.
You're a person. Corporations are people. We all know that.
We all know that. They're all looking out for our best interests as friends, like friends do.
That's right.
All right, so this opens up. We go to them, and then we get.
What city is this? Where are we?
I think it's California. I think it's LA.
I thought so too. I was like, these look like the Rockies, maybe in the distance.
Yeah, this feels like California. Feels very LA. This whole trailer feels like, hey, we're all friends. They all know each other, and let's just make a movie.
Right, like a classic Adam Sandler joint.
Yes,
without Adam Sandler.
Yes, and way lower production value.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Like, I feel like they filmed this at one of the actors' like homes.
I could see that
in California. So
yeah,
but yeah, so we get like classical music playing, like an established shot of. I think it's LA, California. Yep.
Very fancy.
It's definitely way too nice to be anywhere else. If you're in New England, the weather's not that nice.
I was like, is this Italy? some of these houses are like the design, right? Like,
yeah, a little bit.
Old world.
I'm going with California. Okay. But yeah, so and we get a title card. So I can't wait to hear your complaints about the title cards.
I have so many.
I know you do.
I mean, capitalization's a problem, which, I'm going to blame it on the font in this case. Right?
Yeah. So it's in like an italicized or cursive-y, old-timey cursive-y, this Thanksgiving with the classical music playing. They're trying to play up like, oh, we're gathering together around a special event. Yeah.
Like Microsoft Word French script style. For those who are familiar.
I can't wait till we get to the later on title cards when that all changes. But
yeah, so frustrating. There's too many. I'll just say that to start.
That's a good call. There are too many title cards. So we get the first one, this Thanksgiving, a cursive writing, whatever, capital T, lowercase t.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then we cut to like the booze being put out, a couple bottles of wine,
a little vodka, a little whiskey.
Cuts to vodka. I don't think I've heard of that pronounce it. Bourbon whiskey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut to table being set. Okay, classical music still playing, trying to make it seem like it's then classy. Another title card. Set the table.
Mm-hmm.
Lowercase s, lowercase t, uppercase t on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to cut to someone grabbing. This is gonna be another pronunciation thing. How do you say this?
Mixed nuts.
Was it mixed? Damn you!
How do you pronounce mixed nuts?
Was that what it was?
It looked like, I don't know.
I was
only half paying attention.
I thought the one on the left was walnuts, but then I was like, oh, later on, it's a. She's like, oh, I didn't think that was a nut, and we're gonna talk about how you pronounce this word, but.
Oh, okay. I'm curious about the words now.
Okay, we'll get there. And then there's like cut to an oven being opened. Mm-hmm. And there's like a shot of someone like carving a turkey a little bit early on, right? And this all it feels very. It feels like it was shot in like someone's like home camera or something. It doesn't feel very.
Yeah, classic Hallmark holiday movie fare that we're going for so far, right?
I think that's the way. I think that's a good description.
Yeah, baby sitting in a lap. Doing some shopping, doing some cooking. Classic.
Yeah, and this baby, I'm curious whose baby this is, but
everyone should. Longtime listeners of the pod will know our longtime catchphrase is "Whose baby is this?"
Because, then we get an oven be open. Malin Akerman. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you. Great. I'm glad that you.
I think it's Malin Akerman. She plays Molly, right?
Mm-hmm. One of the people I don't know that I think I should.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. You should know her. I think she's probably like next to Jane Seymour. She's probably one of the top billed here.
Okay.
Well, and Kat Dennings. I mean, Kat Dennings is probably even more known because she's in all the Marvel movies, but
and
that TV show that everyone loves,
sitcoms, right? Well,
yes. Sitcoms.
Do people love Two Broke Girls? Do people love Two Broke Girls?
I don't know how many seasons is it on for.
I I think it got canceled. Did it? Or is it still going?
I don't know. I thought she was in a Two Pizzas in a Guy show too. Or is that
no. Different show with two in the name.
Yeah. I've been rewatching lately. Seinfeld. Still great. Still great.
I love Seinfeld.
Still hilarious.
You know what I've been watching lately with Thais is The White Lotus, which connecting back to Two Broke Girls stars Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the first season of White Lotus is great. Season 2, I haven't watched yet, but
good so far. We're caught up. There's only 3 episodes out so far, so you could catch up pretty quick.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's stop talking about other stuff. Maybe talk about this.
Yeah, 6 seasons. Holy shit!
See, told you someone liked it.
138 episodes. It's over now, but thankfully.
I wonder if everyone looks at our post and is like 165 episodes.
Yeah. I can't. I'm gonna do it. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I have never done it. Is posting that Reddit podcast self promotion community with our podcast, and everyone always gives like very good but ruthless feedback to people.
Nice.
like boy, those are long episodes, huh?
I love it.
But I can't wait till I finally do, and now I'm gonna be like, oh, here's 170 episodes of our podcast.
Boom, motherfuckers.
And everyone's like, why did you do this? I can't wait. I should do that soon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be
Christmas present to us.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Can't wait to hear all the terrible feedback.
Yeah. Why are they so long? Well, if we can answer that, we'd be rich.
We'd be rich.
We wouldn't be as dumb as we are.
So egg on your face. Okay, so then we get another title card. Welcome the guest. Still in this cursive thing, right? Yeah. Lowercase w, lowercase t, capital G.
This is when it starts to get difficult to remember where the title cards are going. That's a thread later of what was the beginning of this sentence?
Yeah. So we got welcome the guests. And then so we got friends showing up. They're saying hello. We got one of the it's a classic here's all the different types of people, stereotype people all getting gathered together, Yep.
And
right?
not just that, but also here's this ensemble cast that you should enjoy this movie kind of intro as well. It's they're trying to do a what's that movie that sucks? Love Actually.
Yes.
Where they're like, oh look, Chelsea Peretti, not the same.
Nope.
Not this amount of famous, but okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to recognize this person, and she's like, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Hannah," or something. She looks like the crunchy girl. Yeah, and then we got one guy coming in. He's like, "This time of year is really hard for me because I hate my family," and we get the Molly and her boyfriend reacting to that, which I guess that sucks. Sorry, man. That's sorry. Come to my family's Thanksgiving. It's awesome.
Yeah. Open invite to anyone for Russ's family Thanksgiving, by the way.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
Any of the listeners. Just send us an email and we'll invite you. Maybe. If you send us an email, I'll reply with Russ's family's address.
Hey, whatever gets rid of these stickers and whatever.
That's right.
And pins we have.
That's right. You mean undisclosed merch?
Undisclosed merch, right? So then we get more friends showing up, right? And then this is where we get the how hot is my wife?
Yeah. Hey, lower the chocolate so they can see your breast, babe.
Yeah. Who, by the way, that's Chris. I think that was Christine Taylor. Do you know who that's? So that's one of the actors I recognize, and she's barely in this trailer. She's in Dodge. She played the love interest in Dodgeball. And, and she
makes sense.
She played Marsha in the whatchamacallit reboot, the Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch?
Yeah, the Brady Bunch movie that came out. I don't know. It came out years ago, but
Brady Bunch movie. Oh man, not the one with the actual cast of Brady.
No.
Okay.
No, this was they kind of redid it with
interesting.
What's his face there? But yeah,
not a porn parody. The real thing.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
nope.
Huh. Officially licensed.
Nope. It wasn't the Anal Bunch. It was the Brady Bunch.
Classic.
You set me down that path.
I would have gone Backdoor Bunch to keep alliteration.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I couldn't think that fast.
That's why I'm the editor.
I tee up the ideas and you call them up.
Them. That's right.
Fix them. It's like we're anyways.
It's like we're a comedy duo. Some would say.
This duo would say.
That's right.
And then we get, again, the Molly and her boyfriend reacting kind of moment, right? And then we get another title card, and prepare yourself. So welcome the guests and prepare yourself.
Well, it's this Thanksgiving, set the table, welcome the guests, and prepare yourself. The longest sentence of all time.
Yes. And then Kat Dennings shows up. I think our comedic relief here. She shows up, and then we get like the joke. I don't know. So then we get the classic naked boyfriend walking around the house and surprised that someone is here moment.
Yep.
And
hey, is this moisturizer just for faces or? Oh, hi.
Yeah. Oh, hey. And he doesn't have a single hair in his body, which
listeners, let us know. Is that cool?
I don't know. Is that a thing? I guess that's a thing.
Yeah, should we?
He was like a hairless cat. He was like a hairless cat of a boyfriend. Should we? Seems like way too much work. And like,
dare I? Yeah.
Dare. No, too much work, and it'll be too painful. I'm gonna slide off my bed when I jump into it.
So he apologizes, and Kat Dennings, classic Kat Dennings. Yes. No big deal. I have one just like it in my top drawer, except mine's bigger.
Yes.
Like if I had a nickel for every time Kat Dennings has made that joke,
right?
We wouldn't be doing the pod anymore.
Nope.
I would have disappeared to Fiji.
Jared DeLuca would no longer exist.
That's right. You know how many nickels it takes to get to Fiji? That's how many times she's made that joke.
And in between that, they do, because like they're trying to pace the joke there. They have another title card for the unexpected. So we'll recap the entire sentence and then the joke. And then we get another title card. Mm-hmm. This is a good one. From a producer of Tropic Thunder, Zoolander, and Dodgeball.
Which,
I mean,
great movies.
Yeah, those are all. Yeah, that's good. It's
good marketing. Good marketing. Yeah. Unlike, what was the one we did recently where they were like, from all these other movies you've never heard of? Like, oh, okay, cool. I think
was that a Nicholas Sparks one we did?
I might have been, yeah. Well, we've heard of those. It doesn't matter.
All right, then we cut to so Malin Akerman's character, that's Molly, and what's Kat Dennings' character's name?
Abby.
What is it? Abby?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. So Molly and Abby are talking, and she's like, Abby's asking her like, hey, isn't it a little too soon? You're seeing someone new. And then we get quick cuts to the new boyfriend, Jeff, being kind of a dope, right? And then Molly saying, maybe I don't want to spend the day stuff my face with sugar and regret. And Abby's like, yeah, that's what it's all about.
Thanksgiving, baby.
Then it cuts to like the whole group of friends cheersing some champagne. And music kicks in, right? And then we get a group selfie, cuts it back in the kitchen. Like, it's just, nothing's really happening.
Nope. But then we find out that mom invited the ex without asking.
Jane Seymour, the mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In that, I don't know. Is that that seems unlikely.
She seems terrible if this were a real life situation.
Yeah. Yeah. But I could see Jane Seymour playing she could play a good character of someone that would do that. So I don't know. I buy that.
Like a bad mom.
Yeah. So
okay, I could see that. What's what the listeners will know Jane Seymour from? What's the one thing?
She was the medicine woman, right? Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I mean, that's old school TV show from way back. Way back.
I mean, our listeners are, I think the average demographic is like 73 or something. Yeah.
I mean,
no, but definitely. Oh yeah, she was the mom in the Velveteen Rabbit. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think she plays herself in My Name Is Earl.
Oh, you know what? That's right. She played in Wedding Crashers. She played the mom in that.
Oh yeah. That's right.
The very aggressive mom. I mean, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. That ran 93 to 98. I mean, come on, that's pretty big.
Oh yeah. There. Well, plus the movies.
Right. I mean, obviously.
Like Dr. Quinn, Morphine Woman, actually the title of a thing that exists.
Morphine.
Like what? What does that mean?
She becomes like a drug pusher on the streets, like Morphine Woman.
It kind of seems like it.
Need a hookup. Yeah. But she's just in like a lot. I mean, she's been around for a long time. I mean, she's been in a ton of stuff. So
one of the people I recognize was Jane Seymour.
Okay.
The few, the proud.
She was in Smallville. She was in Wedding Crashers. It's really tough. A Law and Order, because everyone has, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
she's done it all.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really pinpoint Jane Seymour to one thing. She's just everywhere, you know?
Yeah, just really disappears into the role.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Had a cool real name also. Jane Seymour is like, I get it. But like when your name is Joyce Penelope Wilhelmina Frankenberg,
whoa,
I feel like you run with it. Right?
That's her real name.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah,
no.
I think you go all in with that.
Jane Seymour. Okay.
Boring.
Yeah, what is this? King Henry? Figure it out.
But then there is only one Jane. You know what I mean? She is Jane Seymour though. So
that's right. That's right.
know?
I mean, Live and Let Die. Maybe that's what people know Jane Seymour for.
Oh, that's right.
OG Bond girl.
Wow. Right? Yeah. Of course. I think she was a model actress. I think she started as a model and moved into acting type of thing too. I think.
I could see that.
So.
Yeah, listeners, let us know.
That's right. Live and Let Die. Yeah.
Are we right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Something to think about.
Yeah. So anyways, she invited the ex-boyfriend, which come on. Then we cut to Molly and Mom, Jane Seymour. They're talking, and Mom's like, "But you two were so good together." And Molly's like, "Again, holding this random baby. We don't know whose baby this is, but
mystery baby. Yeah.
We'll prognosticate." But she's like, "He cheated on me," so that's not a reason to invite him, right?
That's a reason to specifically not invite him, I think.
Yes. Yeah. And then we cut to Molly introducing the ex.
Well, yeah. Before that, Jane Seymour's quip to that is, "You were always weird that way." About the cheating. You're like, yes. Wait, I don't like this.
Jane Seymour.
Come on.
Yeah. You old cougar. And then we cut to Molly introducing the ex to the new boyfriend, Jeff. And the ex is like, "Oh, yeah, he's adorable." Because, I don't know. Jeff is, he's goofy.
Yeah, don't care for Jeff.
Nah, me neither. Jeff's got to put a shirt on.
Yes.
I know it's California, but.
Come on.
Put a fucking shirt
Thanksgiving.
on. Yeah. It's Thanksgiving. Put a fucking shirt on.
Yeah.
Then we get a cut to Jeff being a goofball. He's handing Molly napkins of stick figures and of her.
It's awesome.
I made these to remember the day by or something, right?
Yeah. Molly and Jeff's first Thanksgiving, they say.
And then we do a quick cut to like Kat Dennings reacting, but not to that, I think. Not to that thing.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It's definitely from like another scene, but it's like probably when they're editing it together, like, oh, we need like a reaction to that to like kind of amp up how funny it is when it's not. I'll give whoever edited this together, I think they did their best with what they had.
Yeah, I
don't blame their thinking on the things that, so.
No, they picked the good parts. Yeah. I'm assuming.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I hope not.
Well, then we get shots of friends doing friend things, posing for photos. It's like they're in front of a photo booth or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, red carpet kind of.
Yeah, it's LA. That's what you do. And then we get Kat Dennings asking if she invited the lesbian or the lesbians for her.
I believe it was the lesbian, but
okay. And then Molly's like, "How do you know she's lesbian?" She's like, I don't know. She has a chain wallet.
Yeah, and this was the first time when I was like, this movie came out in 2020. What? I mean, I was gonna say that joke could be funny if Kat Dennings were a lesbian. Maybe, because like there's a few things wrong here.
Man, I don't know. I don't know her personally. I don't know.
Sure.
We might thread in the line here.
We might be threading the line. However, listeners, call me out. I'm fairly confident that Kat Dennings is not a lesbian in real life.
It's acting, Jared. It's acting. Okay.
Right. But there are so many lesbian actors. Why cast this way in 2020? That's not, I saw it was like in the news the other day for some reason that I guess people were talking about a Glee reunion. I never watched Glee. But there's like famously a character in a wheelchair. And someone asked him, they're like, "Hey, will you like reprise your role if there's a reunion?" And he was like, shouldn't they have some guy who's actually in a wheelchair? Yeah, play that role. You're like, yes, I think representation, at least I thought in like 2020 and beyond, was like when you have the opportunity to try to cast people who are actually what they are for the roles that those are in, right?
Yeah.
So like we could have casted a lesbian here. We casted Kat Dennings. I like Kat Dennings. Don't get me wrong.
I get yeah. So okay, well, we'll skirt past that.
No, leave that in. Either way, I was like, okay, it's that kind of joke movie.
Yeah, even if it didn't matter where it was coming from, I think it. Yeah, right. Exactly. It doesn't matter who it's coming from. The joke still doesn't land. It's like, right. Oh, okay. Right. It's like okay. Yeah,
like for the listeners, we've done some not good comedies that I have at times given a nice ha to, and this trailer, all I could do was,
yeah. All right, so then we cut to Kat Dennings, Abby here. She's talking to another friend, Aisha Tyler, I think that is.
Yep. Tyler. One of the 4 people I recognized.
Aisha Tyler, sorry. Mm-hmm. And she's talking to her. She's like, oh, what's the problem? She's like, I haven't made out with anyone this whole year. And then she pulls her in for the comic makeout, kind of like, oh, come here. And it's kind of like one of those, okay.
Yeah. I don't like Aisha Taylor's in a lot of Tyler. Sorry. Now I'm doing it because you did it.
I know.
Aisha Tyler's done a lot of things. I know her from Archer, the voice of Lana Kane, but right?
I know the name.
You can hear it.
Yeah, I know her. I know the name, but I don't know. I couldn't place her in anything. So,
lots of good like cartoony kind of like Robot Chicken and
nice. Okay,
that kind of stuff. Yeah, but anyway.
Okay, well that's good.
And so they kiss briefly.
Get another wide shot of LA from I think the north side of way north. Like is that Burbank? Is that Burbank? Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It looks like Burbank.
I thought all that burned down. Too soon?
I mean, every other year.
I don't know. It's like I don't never know what's like not burned down out there anymore. It feels like some days like all of California is burned down, and then some days are like I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, we have a decent amount of California listeners, I think. So apologies for your state being on fire constantly. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know. Did Burbank burn down? Hard to say. We need some people. We need, shoes in the ground information here. That's right.
We can't trust the news over here as far as it travels.
Yeah. Can we trust the news anywhere, Russ?
I don't know what we can.
Are we that kind of podcast now?
No, I don't know. No, we're not. I don't know. No, the news is supposed to be good. I don't know. All right.
We trust the news mostly.
But fact check. Take a look at all the news sources. Don't
do your own research.
Yes. Don't.
Wait.
No. Don't do your own research.
Find a person who's an expert at something. Ask them.
And if you hear something from one source, check the other source to see what they say.
That's right. But at least one more.
It's like you wouldn't go to the doctor and be like, doctor's like, hey, you got cancer. And be like, guess that's it. Like, no, go get a second opinion.
That's right.
Name of news. Just get other voices out there, There's not just one. I think I saved that. I don't know. Anyways, nailed it. California listeners, let us know. I don't know if there's a fire or not. I'd never know. Let us know. Okay, so then we get a white shot of LA. We got that covered. And we get a shot of a pan of food, right? Mm-hmm. And then probably the funniest joke, maybe, because I'm not vegan, but...
Well, it seems like punching down.
Well, I don't know. Vegans, come on.
Go on.
They should be able to hold their own, right?
Yeah.
And they don't have all that meat weighing them down. So they...
God damn it.
So I figure who even says it. Someone's like, does this look vegan to you? And Molly's like, it doesn't smell vegan. And then Jeff, the boyfriend's like, because it smells good.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It was the funniest bit. And also, I still went at the end.
Yeah. So again, when we say this is the funniest part, or when I say this is the funniest part, you got to put it in context of the big picture.
That's right. So then...
Oh, man. And then did Aisha bring shrooms?
She did.
Nice. She did. Fire this party up.
Good call.
Yes. This Thanksgiving just got thankfuler. Yeah. Yeah. Corn. We got stuffing. We got shrooms.
I'm worried that this is going to turn into people getting dosed unexpectedly. And that's not cool, listeners. Don't drug your friends. Unless they ask for it.
Safety tip?
But actually ask for it. Yeah. Hey, nailed it. ITMT safety tip 17. Don't drug your friends unless they ask for drugs.
We already have a 17.
Did I say 17? I meant 19.
19.
Don't drug your friends unless they want drugs.
I buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got shrooms on shrooms are on the table.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the game board.
I'll watch this.
Watch this madness unfold before us. Oh yeah, and then we cut to some shenanigans, which I think is probably now on Shrooms moments.
Perhaps, yeah.
You have the ex swinging Jane Seymour mom on his shoulders around,
Okay.
We get the other friend carrying his wife, Christine Taylor, around, the
Yep.
lower your chocolate, show the boobs guy.
Yep.
This feels like a after the Shrooms moment, right?
It does feel that way.
And then we burn through the ensemble epic cast here
Mm-hmm.
with title cards, right?
Yeah. Full of people that I have not heard of.
Wow, let's go through the list and see who we've heard of, and we'll play the old game of do we know them or don't we?
Works for me.
The old ITMT game. Do we know them or not?
Yeah. I think we call the game Stranger Danger.
The old ITMT game, Stranger Danger. Do you know them or not?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one we got is Malin Akerman.
Mm-hmm. Do not.
I know her, so
Great.
not Stranger Danger. For me, maybe for you, though. So,
Definitely for me.
yeah, she was in the Watchmen remake. She was in a bunch of movies with
Oh.
Ben Stiller. Not the Watchmen remake, but the Watchmen movie, Zack Snyder one.
Yeah. The only one. The not TV
Yeah,
show.
there was no, other than, there was like, that's why I said, I was like, wait, there wasn't a remake. It was just a movie.
What? Okay.
Kat Dennings. We both know.
For sure.
Okay. Ding. Not a stranger. So we're both good.
Mm-hmm.
Aisha Tyler.
Not a stranger to me.
I know the name, but yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough. Not a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Hansen.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Great.
We'll figure this out maybe for the breakdown, but yeah, Ryan Hansen. Don't know.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Chelsea Peretti.
Very familiar.
Looks familiar. I feel like I know the name, or I should know the name. But
you know Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's, I think, the only, and like stand-up. She does a lot of stand-up too. But
I think we have another stand-up comedian here as well. So okay, so Chelsea Peretti. I don't know. Stranger Danger.
Mm-hmm.
Christine Taylor, who was in Dodgeball. We talked about this earlier. I know her. So
I do not until you said Dodgeball, and then I was like, oh, okay, sure.
yeah. Okay. Deon Cole, I think, is a stand-up comedian. Don't know.
Okay, same.
And Jane Seymour. We all know Jane Seymour from
Right, of course.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Morphine Pusher.
Uh,
So that's everyone that's in this movie. And then we get a quick shot of Jeff, still shirtless. Jeff, put on a shirt. It's Thanksgiving, man.
I mean,
This isn't a shirtless holiday. I don't know what's going on here.
I guess it's California. I don't know. They're outside.
Yeah, California. I guess you can do whatever you want out there, right?
Yeah.
So he's dancing like a goofball, and then we get another title card. And this is where we get things kind of mixing up here. Come for the friends.
Yep.
Total font change, all capitalized.
Upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't care for it.
There's one thing we both really enjoy. It's consistency. We got to Molly dancing, having fun. Who invited all these people? I'm assuming that's a post-Shrooms moment.
Well, I'm assuming it's this party gets out of hand like Superman
think so?
style. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think we're going to veer into like stereotypical party movie territory.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry. I'll save it for prognostication.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, and we get another title card. This is like our 6th title card. Holy shit. Stay for the fallout. I guess you know what that is? Oh, the change in the font and everything. That's to tell you it's a starting of a new sentence.
Oh. Well, why not, if they use punctuation, they wouldn't have to do that.
Bingo bango.
Ugh. Yeah.
Right?
Punctuate me for me one time.
Yeah.
That was a sentence.
Yeah.
Barely.
Barely. And then we cut to this mysterious baby crying, right? And then Molly telling Abby outside, like, everyone knows you don't give babies nuts. I didn't know that.
I assumed it's a choking hazard.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, but instinctually I knew that. So, okay. That's a good sign.
Yeah. We're not dumb.
And then this is when, so this will be interesting. I forget how she pronounces it, but then this is when Kat Dennings' character, Abby, says, I didn't realize a pecan. I don't think she says it like that. Pecan was a nut. How do you say that word?
See, now, before I say that word, I thought she said it was pink. I didn't know it was a nut.
No. Okay.
And that confused me.
No, she said pecan. It's a pecan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I go both ways.
Really?
I say pecan sometimes. I say pecan.
I think when I'm feeling like, kind of elegant, I say pecan. I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'll have some pecans, please.
I think you're right. I think when I'm talking to a South person, I say pecan.
Just to sound more
Southern?
Is that a pecan pie you have over there?
I do declare. Pass me the juleps, please.
This is my favorite kind of nut, the pecan. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And up here, I just say pecan.
I say pecan. Yeah, pecan pie, baby.
Pecan pie, yeah. Pecan pie, yeah.
Listener, what do you say? What do you say in Italian?
Yeah.
How do you say pecan? I'm gonna put the emphasis on the second syllable, so that way it's
pecan.
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 It's always a fun one to see how people pronounce it, but yeah, I think it depends on where you are, situation. So
yeah, in Italian, it's actually just pronounced pecan.
Pecan.
I just looked at that's what Google said. I'm not shitting you. Just listen to it.
Pecan. Yeah.
Pecan.
But you have to do the hand thing. We're doing the hand thing.
Yeah, it's spelled exactly the same.
Yes, but you have to do the hand thing.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Yeah. I go down to the drain pipe.
I eat the shrooms. I grow big. Okay. And then we cut to Jeff still shirtless, getting caught in the ER door with a baby thing. And I guess they're going in because the baby's allergic to nuts.
Seems like it.
This might be your prequel story.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is my origin.
And then we cut back to the dinner table and we get the old who's going to carve this turkey, right? And then we got Jeff still shirtless because it's LA, as we've established, saying maybe Molly should carve the turkey. I don't even know if I want to finish this one, but
nope, finish it.
It's in the trailer. And he says maybe Molly should carve the turkey. And there's an awkward pause. And he's like, in the name of feminism, as he points towards
the lesbians
at the end of the table.
That's right.
Kill the music, record scratches, awkward. And then we get the final title card, Friendsgiving.
Well, yeah, importantly and weirdly,
Friendsgiving, and then fades in, written and directed by Nicole Paone.
I think that's what I would say.
Paone.
I would have said Paone if she wasn't American.
Yeah.
But she's American, so
yeah.
I'm going to say Paone.
And then we get the classic post-title card joke, right? This is a must-have for all comedy trailers, or even most trailers get that comedy joke in there, right? And then we cut back to the Thanksgiving dinner table here, and we got the ex says, he's like, I'd love to carve the turkey. Is that okay? And then mom Jane Seymour is like, I like a man that knows how to handle his turkey. And then Jeff, of course, still shirtless, says, then you should see what I can do with my turkey. And then we get that
not funny at all.
Then we get that hard finish noise that happens, after like a trailer ends. It's kind of like the like to signify the joke's over, the punchline and the trailer is over. It's like the but bump. It's like the snare hit. It's like the
Yeah. So frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's over now. Thank God.
Yeah, we survived. We made it.
So prognostications?
Yeah, man.
What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I don't know. I gotta know where this baby's coming from. I mean, I don't know. I think this is kind of like Cloverfield. Okay. Where the family all gets together, right? And then this is only gonna be like the first like half of the movie where like all the friends and family are hanging out, whatever, Yep. And then the party's gonna be interrupted because there's gonna be like volcanoes going off in LA. Yep. And for lack of a better term, we're just going to kind of mash up two terms here. And I'm going to say that volcanoes start going off. And
I don't think we've ever done that.
No. And then I think lava anchovies will start coming out of the ground. And this will be from the perspective of this Thanksgiving party. Yep. And then I think what happens is like this baby actually has the cure. His blood actually has the cure to kill the lava anchovies. Yep. And that's why they're running into the hospital. And then they're like, oh, man, he's not allergic to nuts. He's got the thing that can save us all from the lavalanchulas.
Classic. I believe I believe we've got a Lavalantula 3 on our hands.
Just saying. Hey, Saban fan films.
Did they do that one?
They might have.
They might have. Okay. I could see that. I think that Kat Dennings' character, Abby, gets pushed by her ex-girlfriend from the Instagram.
Oh,
picture,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't think we called that out, but yeah.
Right. Who wasn't her ex at the time. to go to this Thanksgiving party by herself instead, right?
Yeah.
Of together. And then Kat Dennings, goes home early only to discover that her girlfriend is having sex with her other sister, not Malin. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And so, after that, she's devastated. I think most of what we saw in the trailer is like the prequel to this
movie. The movie you're saying. Yeah.
Right. And so I think at some point Kat Dennings ends up at a French cottage where she meets a Portuguese housekeeper named Aurelia.
Okay.
Speaks no English. So they don't, they have no language overlap, but they have a mutual attraction. So that's when Kat Dennings goes back home, realizes that she's actually in love with Aurelia, begins learning Portuguese specifically so that she can communicate. Returns to...
That's what you do when you love someone. You learn their language.
That's right. Returns to France later on, ends up walking through the town with their father and sister. They're walking to Aurelia's waitressing job. And then basically Kat Dennings declares her love for Aurelia, proposes. She says yes in broken English. And everybody erupts in applause. And then Alan Rickman shows up at some point. That's what I think happened.
I mean, that's pretty good. And then, because it's taken over so much time, it actually happens probably around the Christmas time, right? Because it's gonna be about a month. Yeah.
That's right. It's a classic holiday special.
I mean, I think both those movies sound like hits to me. Whichever path it takes.
Who can know?
Right? Who can possibly know which path it takes? But I think either way, you can't go wrong if it goes one of those two ways. If it goes any other way, I think it's just, I don't think it's going to work. So
couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Okay. I think we nailed it.
Yeah, I agree.
Not sure.
Can't wait to find out.
I can't wait too. We're just only like an hour and 32 minutes away from finding out,
So many minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. How do you feel about all that?
Good.
I feel fantastic. So
yeah. Leave the listeners wanting more.
Come back to us. Come back to me, babe. What I did there? So,
very good. Very good.
Yeah, hardcore listeners. I'm not going to tell you what that was from. You just have to know. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back on next week.
That's right.
On the week of next.
So happy Thanksgiving in the meantime. Happy American Thanksgiving in the meantime.
Yeah.
Canadian Thanksgiving was like a month ago.
Yeah, it happened, right? October, September. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, right? Crazy. How does that even work?
It doesn't make sense.
We love you, though. All right, so we'll be back next week with a full breakdown. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, or ITMT Pod on Twitter. And wherever you're listening, subscribe.
And while you're subscribing, you can also be reviewing. Drop us 5 stars, maybe a nice comment or two, maybe a mean comment. Who knows? But as long as it has 5 stars, I don't care.
Yeah.
It helps us with the algorithm. Help other people discover the joy that you get on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
From us.
I mean, we said a lot of things. You said you wanted to go a little edgier. I think we kind of, we're on the line of edgy here. So
yeah, we're starting. We're
gonna push the envelope.
I know. I failed. I'll envelope harder next time. Yeah. Or you could send us an email. Speaking of envelopes, don't send us real mail. Send us an email because that's easier.
Yeah.
It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. No stamps required.
Nope. We don't have an address in Fiji, so
that's right. Not yet.
Not yet.
Or go to the website, itsthismeetsthat.com, where you can listen to old episodes and get some information about me and Russ. Learn more about all the things we've got coming up. Books, games,
t-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs.
I want it all.
Flamethrowers, all of it.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good time.